Have you ever wondered what types of jobs are in El Paso, Texas? What's up guys, Robert here. El Paso, Texas is growing extremely fast. And this is due to cheaper cost of living, land is cheaper, fewer regulations, and lower taxes. It's no wonder that many companies are moving their businesses to Texas. And just like the rest of Texas, El Paso is no exception. Heck, even Amazon is opening up a fulfillment center in El Paso. In 2018, El Paso reported a population of over 682,000 people. Now, that does pale in comparison to other major Texas cities, which will report a population of up into the millions. Nice. But El Paso is definitely a great place to live and a great place to work. In this video, I'm going to break down the best industries to work in here in El Paso, Texas. But before we get into that, if you guys are not already subscribed to my channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and turn on those bell notifications so that you guys get notified every single time that I post content on here. And don't forget to hit that like button for the YouTube algorithm. And like always, I hope everybody had their cup of coffee this morning. Remember guys, it is cheaper to make your own coffee at home than going ahead and buying that expensive Starbucks every day. So what are the best industries to work in here in El Paso? Before I get into that, I need to let everybody know something first. Here in El Paso, a person must be a skilled laborer to make a decent living here. What I mean by a skilled laborer is someone that does work, and that work may need some more skill, training, or even a degree. It is important to note that being an unskilled labor here in El Paso is definitely a saturated market. The minimum wage here is only $7.25 per hour, and that's definitely a hard wage to live on. Anyway, I wanted everyone to know that before we go ahead and jump into our content. And with that out the way, let's get into the rest of our video. Alright guys, so number one on my list is going to be the healthcare field. Now, the healthcare field is a great field to get into in any major city. In El Paso, healthcare is a growing field and one of the largest employers within the county. According to USAWage.com, physicians can expect an average salary of about $166,000 per year, and the starting salary is going to be around $109,000 per year. Nurse practitioners can expect an average salary of about $109,000 per year, and the starting salary is going to be right around $89,000 per year. Physical therapists can expect to make about $89,000 a year average and start about $68,000 per year. Now, the healthcare industry is set to see more growth in the future. There are many hospitals here in El Paso that do employ people who are in the healthcare field, and some of them are El Paso VA Medical Center, Las Palmas del Sol, Providence Medical Center, University Medical Center, and William Beaumont Medical Center. The healthcare field is definitely a large employer in El Paso, Texas. With the city continuing to expand, I expect to see more growth within this industry. Number two on my list is going to be the trucking industry. Now, El Paso is home to a large amount of trucking terminals throughout the city, and the trucking industry does employ a lot of El Pasoans. The average pay for a truck driver in El Paso is about $54,000 per year. Now, if that truck driver specializes in something like hazmat or heavy haul, they can probably expect to see well over $65,000 per year. Being a truck driver is definitely a hard industry. It comes at many times with long stretches away from your family, and no doubt the stress level is very high. And life on the road is not for everybody. Now, there are a lot of trucking companies who do employ here in El Paso, Texas, but I just want to go ahead and give you some of the larger ones that I know of. And those employers are going to be Mesilla Valley Transportation, Carmen Pacheco, Danny Herman, Out West, Gamma Logistics. Now, it's definitely hard work, but I do personally know a lot of truck drivers who actually seek employment in the oil fields. They usually go ahead and sacrifice 1 week, 2 weeks away from their family, make the 3-hour drive to either Pecos, Carlsbad, Midland, Odessa, and they seek employment opportunities out there. Now, those drivers who go ahead and work in the oil fields can definitely expect a salary well above $80,000 per year. Number three on my list is going to be the construction industry. Now, if you ever visit El Paso or you already live here in El Paso, if you just look around, you will notice that there is a ton of construction going on here. Now, this includes housing, commercial, utilities, and road construction. Like I said before, El Paso is an expanding city. There are people moving here from all parts of the country, from Mexico, and from other parts of the world. As you can guess, to keep up with this demand, you're gonna have to start building stuff. Lots of stuff. Houses need to be built, shopping centers need to be built, roads built or improved. Water and sewage systems need to be either constructed or they need to be upgraded. And as companies like Amazon continue to move into the city, they're definitely going to need skilled laborers to go ahead and build their facilities. A general laborer in El Paso can expect to earn about $12.50 per hour. And a skilled laborer can expect to earn about $21 per hour. As more people continue to move to El Paso and more construction projects start popping up all around the city, I definitely expect the construction industry to continue to grow here in El Paso. All right, so number 4 on my list is going to be education. I personally believe that the education industry is definitely a demanding career to get into, and the stress levels can be quite high. But I believe that it is definitely a rewarding career due to the fact that you're actually making a difference within the community. Education is a very large industry in El Paso, and it employs a lot of people, mostly due to the many public schools that we have available here, and we also have 3 major colleges here in El Paso. Those colleges are El Paso Community College, University of Texas El Paso, and Texas Tech Health Services. A public school teacher here in El Paso can expect to earn about $50,000 to $60,000 per year, while a college professor can expect to earn $70,000 to $80,000 per year on average. Now brings me to number 5 on my list, which is going to be retail. As the city becomes larger and the population continues to get bigger, stores and shopping centers need to be built to keep up with the demand of the population. Now, some big retail employers in El Paso are going to be Walmart, Sam's Club, and Costco. Now, some other employers that I'm really not going to include on my list, just to the fact that there are so many of them, would be sporting goods, grocery stores, clothing stores. There are just a ton of them. Just looking around the city, you can definitely tell that retail is definitely a big employer here in El Paso, Texas. And with new shopping centers being built on the west side of El Paso, the east side of El Paso, central El Paso, there's no doubt that this industry is going to continue to grow as the years progress. Now, there are some other big employers in El Paso, and I'm not going to mention them in detail, but they are government employees like fire, police, U.S. Customs, and Border Patrol, military, financial services, and of course, the utilities companies. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed my breakdown of the industries here in El Paso, Texas. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and make sure those bell notifications are turned on. And if you're looking for a real estate agent here in El Paso, maybe you're moving here, maybe you already live here, and you just need a reliable agent, go ahead and give me a call. I'm going to go ahead and leave all of my information down in the description. Now guys, if you have any topics about real estate, finance, even just El Paso that you guys want me to cover here on my channel, go ahead and leave it down in the comment section. And so, until next time, later.